In this video, I have discussed ethical and unethical behavior and offer a few tips to help you support workplace ethics. Many businesses and organizations are attempting to create strategies to ensure that their employees act ethically. When an employee acts unethically, it is the organization's responsibility to handle the situation in a respectful and appropriate manner. If you are interested in human resources or a related field, you might benefit from learning more about workplace ethics. Ethical behavior in the workplace is typically defined as a set of guidelines that establish the standard of moral and ethical behavior that is expected within a company or organizations. These policies frequently influence how employees interact with one another. Strong ethical guidelines encourage healthy, positive, and wise behavior, which can motivate employees to act with integrity at work. Some employees may hold themselves to a higher standard of ethical behavior than the company. An organization's ethical guidelines typically strive to provide a safe work environment for all employees. When employees act ethically, it can foster a work environment where people feel comfortable. It's common to write ethical standards, procedures, and protocols in an employee handbook that each person in a company can access. A company's and individuals' ethics guide behavior in the workplace and can impact the entire culture of the organizations. Here are a few examples to help you understand what it means to act ethically in the workplace. When resolving a workplace conflict between two people, it is critical to do so in an ethical and long-term manner because the people involved in a conflict are likely to continue working together after the conflict is resolved. A long-term and meaningful solution is preferable. Consider an employee who feels ignored by someone on their team. Instead of acting similarly, the employee consults the employee handbook to determine the best course of action. This may prompt the employee to speak with the team leader in order to resolve the conflict quickly and respectfully. When a company works directly with customers and their private information, it's crucial for employees to act ethically. A company may have clear procedures for how to protect a customer's privacy that employees can follow systematically. For example, imagine a company that wants to make a sale to a large-scale client. Before the sale finishes, it's necessary to receive credit card details from the client. The salesperson working with the client can provide them with a step-by-step explanation of how the company plans to protect that information. Sometimes ethical behavior is a series of small actions that lead to a favorable outcomes. Employees like ethical behavior may occasionally act unethically. Here are a few examples of unethical workplace behavior as well as strategies for changing the behavior. An employee may act unethically if a company has unspecific or unspoken expectations about time off and work hours. An employee, for example, may claim that they need to meet a client outside of the office near the end of the workday. Instead of going to a client meeting, the employee leaves early and goes home. This is unethical behavior because the employee provided inaccurate information and did not work for the required amount of time. To prevent this type of behavior, a company can develop extensive procedures and policies for time off or out of office meetings. These policies can encourage employees to be honest about their schedules and have integrity regarding their working hours. Including information and procedures about work hours into the culture of the organization can contribute to ethical behavior from employees. When a company works with clients, there may be an appeal for employees to provide misinformation in order to generate business for the company. For example, imagine a company is approaching the end of the quarter and an employee needs to complete one final sale to meet their quota. While on the phone with a potential client, the employee may provide misinformation about the product to encourage the client to buy. Rather than achieving the sale ethically, the employee completed a sale on the base of false information, which could harm the company in the future. To amend this type of behavior, the company could implement a procedures that involves the client receiving extensive information about the product. This may include a data sheet that employees are unable to edit to ensure the client receives accurate and true information. Additionally, the company may receive its policies about end of quarter sales to ensure that employees don't feel that they need to act unethically in order to meet their goals. Fostering a company culture that encourages employees to achieve their goals ethically may be more successful overall. An employee may choose to take credit for work that they did not complete. Consider a group of employees developing a marketing strategy to present to a potential client. The marketing manager did not contribute to the plan's design or creation. However, during the client meeting, the marketing manager claims sole responsibility for developing the plan instead of crediting the team. The manager claims ownership of the work. Acting in this manner can harm employee relationships and result in unfair outcomes such as an undeserved promotion. To prevent this type of behavior at work, a company can foster a culture of encouragement, appreciation, and affirmation. It's important that each employee has the opportunity to receive recognition for their work. A company could develop a weekly employee appreciation event where co-workers can praise others for hard work and accomplishments. This type of workplace environment can lead to collaboration rather than competitiveness, which may reduce employees' likelihood of taking credit for another's work. It can be difficult to encourage ethical behavior in the workplace because many businesses manage employees and clients. Many issues related to ethics may arise. However, it is essential for businesses to prioritize ethics in the workplace. This can promote healthy businesses with strong moral and ethical values. It can also create a safe and welcoming environment for both employees and clients. Here are some suggestions for encouraging ethical behavior in the workplace. Change the ethical policy. A situation may arise from time to time that reveals a flaw in a company's ethical policy. It is essential that the company has the ability to desire to modify, update, and adjust the policy to ensure that it is up to date and addresses all areas of concern. Conduct regular training. It's also important to conduct regular ethics training for employees. This refreshes the information, helps review policies and procedures, and alerts employees of any changes to the policy. Create open lines of communications. Another strategy for supporting ethical behavior is to create open lines of communication for employees to access. If employees feel that they can talk to someone about an ethical issue, there can be higher accountability. Be specific about the expectations. When employees understand the company's expectations about ethics, they may have more of a desire to abide by the rules. Additionally, if they know the consequences of unethical behavior, employees can better understand the significance of the company's ethical policies. This video is provided for educational purposes only and is not intended to provide legal advice. If you are having legal problems, please consult with a lawyer. Thanks for watching.